Well, hi, I'm Barry Foster and welcome back to the Northern Irish Job. This is episode number 29 with Ballymena United, and today we've got a very big game away to Glenavon in the league. This is our first of 5 remaining matches to see whether we can keep our position in the Premiership. In Northern Ireland, it's going to be a bit of a tough ask, I think. With only 5 matches to go, but when you look at the table, we could even catch teams like Glenavon and Crusaders on the table if those two clubs really fall in a heap. So I guess we've got a chance. It's not going to be easy, but we'll do our best. Unfortunately, when I look at the expectations, both the board and the fans are expecting a defeat today. Fills me with a lot of confidence. We did lose to Glenavon 2-0 in our last match against them. That was also away from home, but maybe today we can turn the tables on them with a victory. We did play one more game since our last video. It was just a friendly. We played Edinburgh City and we beat them 3-1 with once again Joe Tully, Maguire and Mikey Place scoring the goals. Mikey Place with another penalty. He seems to like scoring from the penalty spot. But that's about it, really. We haven't signed any more players. I did have another look at one of the players that we had in on trial, a defender, but he was asking way too much money, so I just had to let him go. I think I'll just have to make do with the squad I have for the remaining 5 games of the season. And an interesting thing is everybody in the first team comes off contract at the end of this season. So if I am to take this save into another season, there's going to be a lot of thinking to be done regarding offering contracts to players. But let's cut out all the chit-chat. Let's go and play Glenavon. And this is our starting 11 for today. Hornby between the sticks, O'Rourke, Devlin, Whiteside and Coyle in the back line. Jarvis sitting behind Rocks and Rue. Donnelly will be on the left. Place on the right, Tully will lead the attacking line, and sitting on the bench we'll have Johnston, McConville, Glendinning, Boyle, Barr, Maguire and David Taylor. Owen McConville is actually coming back from a hip injury. We haven't seen him yet. He's only 26 years of age. Apparently he's good for around about 45 minutes today, so I thought I'd stick him on the bench and see what he can maybe do in the second half if I get to bring him on. Anyway, let's go and chat to the boys. Well, no gesture. I'll just tell the boys to keep our good run going, because we have been on a bit of a good run, even though we have been playing quite a few friendlies. We've been performing much better than I really expected. But anyway, it's Ballymena United kicking off in their away strip, a rather dark one, and Glenavon are in the blue shirts. And that's a bit of a long ball through. Interesting header there by that defender. Out for a throw-in. And it's O'Rourke, our left fullback. He'll do the throw-in. And this is Rocks back to O'Rourke. He cuts it back to Rocks. Here comes his cross. Tully, oh, the big man, Joe Tully, once again. He's onside. His 11th goal of the season. He just loves scoring goals, and he's done a really good job in the opening minute, which worries me a little bit because there's an awful lot of football yet to be played. But a good start by Ballymena. And once again, Rocks with a nice cross. And this Joe Tully beats 2 men and puts it past the keeper. Now Hornby with a goal kick. We're dominating possession here. We're getting well over 60% possession in the game, which is good to see. I'd like to get a second goal if we can. But anyway, this is Ballymena trying to play it out of defence. Doing not a bad job keeping possession. Now this is Donnelly, one of our new signings. Now this is Rue. Oh, a bit of a risky ball. That was probably not the best thing for Rue to do. Gives Glenavon a bit of an opportunity here, bit of a weaving run here, and I think he's going to get a corner, and I think he will. So a corner to face. We're in the 20th minute. We're leading 1-0. And it's going to be Quinn for the hosts. And that's been headed away, but straight back to an opponent. And I think Hornby did get a hand onto that. So another corner. Even though we've had lots of possession, I don't think we've had any corners so far in the match for Ballymena. Anyway, Quinn takes it again and Hornby just palms that away for a third corner. So we're under a little bit of pressure here. Once again from a set piece. The game loves to put you under pressure from set pieces. And that's been headed clear, I think, by Tully, our striker, doing some defending. And another throw in for Glenavon. And here comes their cross, and we get ahead to that. That was Mikey Place, and that's been blocked, but they're going to keep possession. O'Rourke, a good interception. Tully couldn't get onto it. But this is a dangerous ball. They're in here. Oh, Hornby, another big save. Got his paws to that, but it's another corner we're going to have to face. So we're getting plenty of practice defending corners, which we just love. And it's Quinn once again, and that's been headed by Devlin, I think. But another cross, and once again they've put a header just over our bar. And a free kick for Glenavon. And it's pumped into our box, and once again a header just missing our goal. So Hornby's had a fair bit to do in this match so far, and he's made some pretty good saves. Anyway, this is Donnelly, who unfortunately couldn't keep possession there, and it's Glenavon with, oh, well, that's a wasted shot. And this is another highlight for, looks like maybe, no, we've got it back. This is Rocks. Now this is Mikey Place. Come on, let's hold possession. Finally, we've got the ball. We've had to soak up a fair bit of pressure in this game, and we're going to get our corner. This might be our first corner of the match. We've had about 70% possession, but I think they've had something like 10 shots to our 1. I can't quite work that out, but anyway, O'Rourke with the corner. Tully tried to get onto the end of that. Now Donnelly can maybe pump it back in if he wants to. Cuts it back to Coyle. He's got options here. Now this is Whiteside to Rocks. Plays it through, but unfortunately couldn't find O'Rourke. I think Glenavon have weathered the storm. Well, that's our half-time with Ballymena United leading courtesy of a Joe Tully goal in the first minute. But looking at the stats, as you can see, we've had 66% possession. We get 1 corner, they get 4, and they've had 10 shots to our 2. I just can't quite work that out. 66% possession. What have we done with the ball? Anyway, let's go and chat to the boys. Well, Jay Donnelly is still nervous. He was nervous before the game even started. Let's point the old finger and tell the boys, but look, we're doing well, but let's try and take charge of this match. Because we had 66% possession, and yet we allowed Glenavon to really dominate the shots and the corners. But it's Glenavon with possession once again, and this is Gunn, gets his cross in, and I think Devlin did get his head to that, but Doran will... Oh, that's a dangerous clearance. Who wants to clear it? And I thought there was going to be a penalty there. And finally, Hornby does get the ball. But boy, oh boy, are we living a little bit dangerously today at the back. And we finally get another highlight. We've made a couple of substitutions. Maguire and Boyle have come on. But once again, it's the hosts with possession. And that's another pretty poor attempt at goal. And a highlight for Ballymena, which is a little bit unusual. This is Rocks. Come on. Oh, and he gives up possession so easily. It's so annoying. But it's been a bit of a feature, unfortunately, with our football. And here comes a cross. This should be dealt with by Glendinning. Tries to clear it up to Barr. Tully couldn't get a boot in there. So Glenavon, they keep possession. I'm not quite too sure what the possession percentage is at the moment, but it's probably still showing us with a very healthy command of possession. But this is a long one played forward, and this should be, well, Hornby probably should have done better than knocking it out for a corner. So it's another corner we have to face. We're in the 75th minute. We're leading 1-0, somehow hanging on to Tully's early goal. Here comes, and this is, how didn't that go in the back of the net? I've got no idea. Now a free kick in an interesting position, and that's been sent over the bar, well and truly. And here's Lynch with a throw for the hosts. Once again, they try and pepper our goal, and once again a header ballooned over the bar. And we've made our final substitution. McConville is on the pitch. He comes across. It's been headed clear. Rocks. Maguire. He puts his shot just over their bar. Now it's Dean with a goal kick. We're in the 85th minute. Somehow we're hanging on to this 1-0 lead. And once again, Campbell down the left is going to mount another Glenavon attack. Can somebody stop a cross? No? Well, that's been coming. I must admit that's been coming for an awful long time. A very decisive finish there, I must admit. So it's 1-1. And Campbell with a good run down the left. A low cross, and this time Hornby could do nothing about that. Now Coyle with a throw for Ballymena, early cross. This is looking for Tully. I think it hit the crossbar. Hasn't been cleared. Place, puts it back in. He's going to get it back. But this time the keeper palms it away, and I think they've escaped a bit of a scare, but Rocks. Come on, let's keep possession. Now this is Coyle. Puts an early cross in. Looking for Maguire, but he's put it over the bar. Maybe for a corner. Maybe the keeper got a fingertip to that, and he did. So Maguire will take it. This will be a short corner. Unless he's going to play it long. We're in the 89th minute. This is Barr. Sends in his cross. Looking for Tully, but he couldn't win that heading duel. Now Glenavon with a throw in. Now Maguire. Come on, let's keep possession. This is Rocks. He's got options here. Plays it out to Mikey Plays. He's got room down the right here. He can make a good, strong run. Can he get his cross in? And he does. Looking for Tully. That's been headed out, I think, for a corner. Yes, I think it's going to be a corner. We're in the 91st minute. We've got 4 minutes of added time. This could be another short corner here. I don't mind the old short corners. Barr will be the taker. And he's certainly thinking about it. Come on, Barr, let's get on with it. I guess a point away from home isn't disastrous, but I wouldn't mind all three today. Anyway, this is Place. Now Barr. And he sends it all the way back to Coyle. Now it's Lynch for Glenavon with a throw. Here comes an early cross. That'll be Hornby. He should have caught that. Anyway, he didn't. Now Glendinning with a throw for Ballymena. There's probably only seconds left in the game. Now this is Rocks. Devlin. They're playing it very, very safe, and that's full time, so it ends 1-1 between Glenavon and Ballymena United. An early goal by Joe Tully, but that's been cancelled out by Gunn in the 85th minute. And as you look at those stats, 18 shots to 6. They had 3 clear-cut chances to our 0, but we had 64% possession. What on earth did we do with it? Not a great deal, I think. Certainly not after the first minute of the match. Anyway, let's go and chat to the boys. Well, I'm not going to be too harsh on them. They were playing away from home, but I will point the old finger and say that I'll take it. it was good to get a result when not maybe playing as well as we could, and they seem to like it. That's great. Hopefully that gives them a little bit of confidence, because I think the team probably does lack a little bit of confidence. Anyway, I wonder what happened with the rest of the league. Well, there you go. Dungannon down the Crusaders 3-1. And in the other game, probably not a bad result for us, really. Newry City and Loughgall drawing 2-2. So Ballymena United were still at the foot of the table, but Newry City and Loughgall have not moved further away from us. And, of course, Crusaders, they're sitting on 40 points. Let's go and see who we're going to play next. And as you can see, in 6 days' time, we're home to Crusaders in the league. So that's going to be played at the Ballymena Showgrounds. Another very big match for Ballymena United. When we look at club vision, the board have got me on a C+. The supporters have got me on a C. But when I look at current season, it says here, avoid relegation from the Premiership. It says required. But when I put my cursor over not judging, it says the board won't be judging your performance in this competition as you were only recently appointed. Well, that makes me believe that maybe even if we do fail to avoid relegation this season, they're not going to put a bullet into me. Maybe they'll give me an opportunity to bounce back from the second tier. Well, fingers crossed I can get the team to avoid relegation. Only 4 matches left to play, but it's still possible. We could still pull a rabbit out of the hat. In fact, I think we're going to have to pull quite a few rabbits out of the hat to maybe achieve that. But anyway, that's the video for today. Unless I didn't bring you a defeat, it was a 1-1 draw away to Glenavon. A very late 85th minute goal, I think, stole 3 points from us, although I must admit Glenavon had us under an awful lot of pressure throughout much of that match. So that's the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, if you'd like to give us a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you wish to leave a comment, please do. But until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.